Hi friends, my name is Beth. Welcome to my Yummytown. Today we'll be making something super simple, stir-fry bok choy. We'll be using it as an example to walk through a Sichuan stir-fry method for vegetables called chao. The closest translation being spicy stir-fry, which is basically to infuse smoking hot oil with aromatics and spices before flash stir-frying veggies. If done correctly, this method should produce a nice crunchy and juicy texture in the vegetable and an intensified vegetal flavor with a hint of caramelization, aromatics, and spices. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Like I said, it's a super simple dish that requires literally 4 ingredients aside from the oil of your choice. I guess that means we have time for a quick cat segue. Marco. The easiest way to achieve an ideal result for this dish is to have a powerful wok burner like in Chinese restaurants, which I don't. However, when we moved into this place, the gas range had a power boost burner that burns almost like the stove at my parents' home in China. If you don't have that either, there is still a workaround. We'll get to it at the end of the video because it'll make more sense to you. First, we need to peel the leaves off each plant until you see the lighter colored center leaves, forming a tiny bundle about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Then we chop the ends off of each little bundle. The reason for this process is to create somewhat uniform cooking surface area and thickness for each piece. Then we prepare the spices and aromatics. I like to crush my garlic cloves with the side of my knife, then cut them into either halves or thirds. This way there will be more contact surfaces between the garlic and the oil so that the flavors will be infused faster. I wouldn't cut them any smaller so that my guests who do not like the taste of garlic can easily pick them out. Same goes for the dried chili. Now to the exciting part. Bring your wok to high heat. Put your hand to about 1 foot above the wok. When you can feel a strong heat that's comparable to sticking your hand out into the blazing hot sun on the upper 80s summer day, coat the wok with about 1/4 cup of oil. The best choice of oil should have a high smoking point and either a very mild flavor or a strong flavor that complements the vegetable's taste. Oh, did I mention that you should turn on your fan and probably open your windows too? When you see this amount of smoke coming out of the oil, drop in the garlic and dried chili. Gently rock the wok to infuse the oil. The moment you smell the spicy garlicky air, you should drop your bok choy into the wok. And resist stirring for just a second. There is a very stream of consciousness term in Chinese stir-frying called wok hei, literally the breath of a wok, that refers to the smell of light caramelization right before the ingredient turns brown. It only ever happens at a high cooking temperature in a very short amount of time when the ingredient first comes in contact with the cooking medium. Since we don't have a super strong burner, we need to wait just a second longer till we smell the beginning of caramelization. Stir lightly and not too frequently, just enough to avoid the bok choy getting charred. When the leaves are a little withered and white stems turn light green, stir in salt and plate. An ideal dish should have a crunchy, juicy texture and not a whole lot of liquid in the plate. The liquid comes from the vegetable being dehydrated, in most cases due to overcooking, which happens a lot when we stir fry at a not high enough temperature. There is a way to avoid this when your stove doesn't have enough burner power. For this specific dish, before you stir fry, you can dip the white stems into boiling water for no more than 1 minute till the color darkens. This way you won't need to worry about not cooking the bok choy through even if they spent a very short amount of time in the wok. There you have it, the only vegetable dish my mom managed to get me to eat when I was a kid. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and come back for more stir-fry dishes.